Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Across the Table with Evangelist Langford Stevens. I thank God this morning for everybody. Hope you got something, if you ain't already at work, a little coffee or something in your hand, or juice or whatever it is you use to start your morning off. Thank God for you guys today. I'm truly blessed to be able to continue to come before you on YouTube as well now as Facebook with some inspiration, some encouragement, and maybe a little bit of wisdom and knowledge to get you going and keep you going. We want to be very consistent this year in 2021 and not just say it. We want to do it. Change requires us to make some adjustments in our life, and we have to be willing to let God take us through the process and stop fighting against Him and ourselves. So greetings to everybody today, family, friends, wife, everybody. I love you guys. I want to talk a little bit about love today, which is a very dear subject to me. I want to grab a few minutes of your time, and you can chime on when you get ready to get your moment in yourself and get to yourself and push play and look at this video, and hopefully it helps somebody somewhere. It's my job just to touch somebody. If I don't touch number one person with the love and the dedication of my ministry, that's okay with me. We're not in it to impress anybody. We just want to humbly, as I always say, do your part. So bless everybody. I want to get you to turn over to 1 Corinthians chapter 13. You can use your Bible in your book, the book itself, or you can use your phone, of course. And I'm going to read verses 2 through 8, and I want to just enlighten you on a subject that I want to bring to your attention today. I'm talking about love. So 1 Corinthians chapter 13, we'll read verses 2 through 8, and it reads, "And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I can remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, but have not love, it profits nothing. Then love," verse 4, "suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself, is not puffed up, does not behave rudely, and does not seek its own. It is not provoked and thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in truth, bears all things, believes all things, hope all things, and endure all things." In verse 8, I want to just read the first part of verse 8, and it says, love never fails. Love never fails. I want to talk to you today briefly on a subject saying, don't be tunnel vision with your love. Don't be tunnel vision with your love. Need you sometime to smile at somebody that you don't know. Say hello. A lot of times we are tunnel vision with our love, and we're missing out on the great opportunity of another level of inner peace and joy that God has provided for us, because we have a selective people that we show love to, and then the rest we leave them with the crumbs. I'm encouraging you today to don't be told tunnel vision with your love. Smile at a stranger. Say hello to somebody you don't know. We have all been through some troubling times in these last few years, especially in 2020. We're currently dealing with this virus and other things as we speak. People are struggling. And the only thing we can hold on to at the end of the day, where some people lost their jobs, some people still have their jobs, some people financial status have changed tremendously. Some people relationships have been broken because the quarantine reveals things to each other in our own relationships and households that we didn't see before when we were passing each other daily. So we're all trying to regroup and get ourselves together. There are some disappointments that we had to face, some leaders that we had to deal with, but in the end, we still had to keep and hold on to a level of hope and love for our fellow man. Now, have you ever noticed or thought about how a little eye contact that most of us have with others, especially with strangers, how little eye contact we have with others, and especially with strangers. Now, why is that? Are we afraid of them? What keeps us from opening our hearts to people we don't know? You gotta ask yourself that question. I don't really know the answers to these questions, but I do know that there is virtually always a parallel between our attitude towards strangers and our overall level of happiness. In other words, it's unusual to find a person who walks around with their head down, frowning and looking away from people, who is secretly a peaceful, joyful person. Now, I'm not suggesting that it's better to be outgoing and not be introverted, that you need to spend a lot of energy trying to brighten up others' days. I'm not suggesting that, or that you should pretend to be friendly. But I am suggesting, however, that if you think of strangers as being a little more like yourself, and you treat them not only with love and kindness and respect, but with smiles and eye contact as well, you'll probably notice some pretty nice changes in yourselves. You'll begin to see that most people are just like you. Most of us have families and people they love. They have troubles. They have concerns just like you. They have likes and dislikes just like you. They have fears and so forth. You always notice how nice and grateful people can be when you're the first out to reach to them in love. I said something yesterday, or the other day, I think it was yesterday. Don't wait for others to reach. You reach out first. in love. When you see how similar we all are, you begin to see the innocence in all of us. I want to stop there for a second. The reason some of us don't expand our love beyond this tunnel vision of selective people that we decide to love is because we don't see the innocence in other people. We see what we want to see. I want you to know that people need your smile. People need your hello. People need your have a nice day, Mr. or have a nice day, sir, or have a nice day, ma'am. Some people naturally have bad character because they've been around bad company. But that does not mean that they're hopeless. Use your good character. Use your gifts and use your talents that God has given you to bring the light on the darkness in other people's lives. Stop being so tunnel vision on who you decide to treat good and who you decide to love. In other words, even though we often mess up, most of us are doing our best, doing the best that we know how with the circumstances that surround us. Along with seeing the innocence in people and showing them love comes a profound feeling of inner happiness. Some of us feel that taking care of our family, and having a good job, and having our selective friends in our lives is all we need. Lord knows if we have a relationship with God that even enhances us as an individual. Paul is saying that if you don't have love, you have nothing. And that love is not limited to just family members and people you went to school with. That love must be shown and expanded beyond those barriers, beyond those perimeters of all race. And we have had people that have risen up in leadership in this country that tried to divide us as a people, cause strife and anger and disappointment where happiness was once lived. It's already enough that you are dealing with your own personal shortcomings as an individual. Then some of us take that anger and take that feeling of disappointment from our homes and go out in society and become very tunnel vision towards those around us because of what we're dealing with at home or in our respective places of privacy. We tend to miss out on moments of helping and showing love to others. I'm encouraging some people who have been stuck for a long time. What are they going to say at our funerals? The job we had was a good job. We was popular. What are they going to say at our funerals? I know what I want them to say at mine when that day comes. That Langford, he showed love. He wasn't tunnel vision with it. You know, I like that guy, man, because why do you like people? There's something about people you like. At the end of the day, we want it to be the love that they have shown towards you and what you have seen them show towards others. I've always been a stickler on people who keep a mantle, encouraging people to keep a mantle of humility in their lives. Because sometimes when we accomplish great things in life, we become tunnel vision, and even to our associations. We only deal with people that we feel that are on our level financially or intellectually. And that is not what God called us to be in this life. A lot of times you even need to look at your Facebook or friends and your call logs sometimes. Come out of the comfort zone of calling those who only like you. Call and leave a message or text somebody or inbox somebody. Say, have a wonderful day. I love you. God bless you. We need to come out of the tunnel vision with our love. We need people to know that at the end of the day, when all things have passed away, the only thing that gets us into the kingdom of God is our love for others and how we treat people. Even when Jesus came to the earth, he treated people with love and grace and mercy. So I dare us get on the earth. We are humans, flesh, and not like we are too good and too high to come low and love somebody. Even in the grocery stores, we all have masks on. There's a lot of pain and tears behind those masks. There's a lot of abuse behind those masks. A lot of suicidal thoughts behind those masks. A lot of disappointment and sorrow behind those masks. Does it hurt you to say hello? God bless you. Love you. Though people may look at you a little strange, you may be the only person in their life at that particular moment that is reaching out, giving them attention, and absolutely giving them love from your heart. I want you to remember, don't be tunnel vision with your love. People you ain't seen in a long time, is always good to see them. But what about your coworkers you see every day? What about that person at the work that always bringing a bag lunch and you always can order out? What about that person? We all need to be shown love. Expand your perimeters in your love towards others. It's a joy and a deep satisfaction in that alone. People don't care about your religion, how much you know. You cannot grab a person's heart until you first grab their hand. God bless you, and may heaven smile upon all of us, because as I teach you, I teach myself. And I always say we all have a part to do, but one thing we all can share in is coming out of the tunnel vision of love and expanding our love towards our fellow man. We all need it. We all desire it, whether we say it or not. Take care, take note, and remember, love even those who don't love you. Because it's your love that you show that counts. God bless you until I see you again. Thank you for being with me across the table with Evangelist Langford Stevens III. Until I see you again, God bless.